And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop. And David.
Kevin, thank
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, in at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Bjelica in at the 5. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Well, the defense is paying so much attention to what Stephen's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one.
Now here's McCollum. Over Bjelica. McCollum, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 6 points.
Creating space for his offense, just one of the things that MP does well.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Wiggins with it. Now, here's Bjelica. Pass to MP. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Powell. Covington trying to break free. The shot by Powell, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Lillard outside. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Here's Covington, following the basket by MP. Here's Lillard, takes it inside. Count that one.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
And both free throws good for MP.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters. And
now Powell. Now the pass to Lillard. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 5.
Zero hesitation out there as he catches that pass. Lillard just fires it.
1:53 left to play in the first. Outside for Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And MP with the basket on the assist by Curry. He's got 12.
it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum finds Lillard. That shot, no good. Great tee that time from Green. Passes to Curry. MP deciding where to go with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 7-point differential. Here matched up against the Golden State Warriors is how they're going to tip off the new season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Bjelica. Porter comes in for Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Warriors leading by 7. Down low. Here's MP. That shot off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Powell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Poole, the pass to Thompson. And here is Poole. Pass to MP for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's McCollum. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And stolen by Zeller. Nance. And Looney sends it back.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 8. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball. He explained how that helps him get open.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession.
Well,
into the lineup for the
complete the
Trailblazers.
new 5 on the floor. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Robert Covington comes in for Norman Powell. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Anthony Simons. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for C.J. McCollum. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. And it's Nance in at the 3.
Tough coverage defensively, and Covington not a guy you expect to make that kind of play.
And the defensive versatility of Robert Covington is a real asset. At 6'7" with long arms, this guy can guard almost every position on the floor.
Yeah, that switchability is such a valuable thing in today's game. And for Covington, he's one of those interesting guys that maybe not so much on the ball as off the ball disruption that he can give you defensively with that length in his hands. That's where he really is a tremendous help defender.
Here is Lillard following the 3-pointer by MP. Curry against Lillard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lillard's got 7.
You love the way Lillard moves the ball and uses his body to shield it as he gets in there and gets bumped.
Here's MP. He's got 18. Count it. Good. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Nance kicks to Lillard. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Driving the lane over Green. Kicks it out to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, McCollum doesn't get a lot of dunks throughout the course of the year. Nice to see him rise up that time.
MP from deep 3-point land. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Warriors leading by 4. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. MP out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Bielitsa in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Lillard again missing. Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And the three ball is good. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Here's MP following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Bielitsa passes to MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Draymond Green, 4th.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Covington finds McCollum. Lillard against Curry. Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
So a moment now to see the story on Jusuf Nurkic. Last year, getting it done, averaged about 11 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Now here's McCollum. Nice D from Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Warriors. Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the injury troubles for Jusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent, my goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially, just a broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting 5s in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Now a timeout called by Portland. MP really making a difference here.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. He's got 23. Pass to Green. And here's MP for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Warriors lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Trailblazers, Zeller is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. Here's Powell. Zeller trying to free himself up. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Powell.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Wiggins dishes to MP. That shot missing. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Zeller with it. That's a 2 from Powell. A miss that time would have put him up. On the wing, MP. Here's Green. The shot that time, not on target. Nance with some nice D. To the paint to take the lead. The shot by Powell, no good. The Warriors lead it. And the pass to Green. Here's MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
Wiggins against Powell. Simons surveying the D. Shot clock at 3. From the stripe. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Another miss by MP.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one made. It's stolen by Nance. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Nance to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. Nance has got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Powell inside, guarded by Kerr. The shot by Powell, no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Simon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Another look now for Portland. Here's Nurkic. He's checked in for Zeller. And Lillard subbed in for Larry Nance.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 3. 1:16 left here in the 4th quarter. McCollum's checked in for Anthony Simon. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. If this game's still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The shot by Powell, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Curry finds Wiggins. Got it!
And Wiggins stepping up in a big moment. That's huge for this ball club.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
Pass to Covington.
He has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. MP passes to Bielitsa. Back to MP. Good D by McCollum. And they go to the intentional foul.
Well, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Norman Powell. 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Make some noise. We are the 6th man.
MP against McCollum. MP outside. Launches a 3. Misses the 3. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.